The next minute, I get a dick pic.
What?
And when you meet people, even your own diaspora, they only want to shag you. Hey guys, so as you can see, we have brother yeah again with us. I really enjoyed the last time the conversation we had, so I decided to like capture him, bring her here again to have a part 2 of Diaries of an Immigrant. So yeah, how's your dating life been so far in the UK?
Oh Lord Jesus Christ. Let's not even start with that right now. Okay then. So basically,
Give us gist.
let me give you guys this gist. So basically, back in Nigeria, yeah, I was meeting a lot of people. Some were proposing marriage to me, and some people were like, "Oh, go ahead, do it, marry them. Oh, it's good." But being a very intentional person, we see when it comes to, I don't mean to sound religious anyway, but that's a fact. Me, when it comes to dating, I cannot joke with it though. I am very intentional. My dad will always say, it is better to stay long than marry wrong.
Exactly.
So all those people back in Nigeria, I really did not really settle with them. It's not about money. Sometimes it's not about money. Yeah, money is very important, but sometimes it's not about money. Source of the money matters a lot too. So I left Nigeria. I moved to the UK. You know, the only thing I know, one thing I noticed is the way we in Africa, you can be in the shop. You can go out for lunch, for dinner. A guy can randomly stop you to ask you out. In Africa, not be so a day for year. It's not like that at all.
No catcalling.
I'm telling you, nobody's gonna stop you to ask you. People are minding their business. That's why dating sites are on. Like we have a lot of dating websites.
Yeah.
A lot of dating websites. To be honest, when I came here, she and Temi introduced me to Tinder, guys. I joined Tinder. I'm not gonna lie. I'm being honest. We need to be brutally honest. I joined Tinder. I met someone.
Channel.
I met someone on Tinder who happened to be, for me personally, there's nothing he would tell me. That guy is a serial killer. He wanted to kill me. Maybe to kill me, put me in his basement. That guy is a killer. No, his ways are not pure. I had to run for
disclaimer. I'm putting disclaimer on this one.
I ran for my life, guys. But the thing is, in all honesty, I only think it's not like people are not meeting people here. People are meeting people.
Yeah.
You just have to be very intentional about your dating life. Maybe go to church. If you're the kind of person that likes to go to the club, good for you.
I know she's pointing me.
Good for you. But I feel, depending on the kind of person you want.
No, I don't feel like going to the club means you're going to get a bad person.
No, I'm just saying.
To meet a psychopath.
That's what I'm about to say. See.
But probably, I feel like
I'm just saying.
It depends on your personality and the type of.
That's what I'm saying. Depend on what you want for yourself. There are people that will say, okay, fine, that they want to meet someone in the church. And for me, I feel church is like a hospital.
Yeah.
That's where people come and get cured. There are a lot of mad people roaming in the church. There are people that are even looking for holy sisters to deceive.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just mentioning places you can meet people. You can go to workplace, church, club, even restaurant. Gathering. Maybe gathering, community gathering. If they have Nigerian society, they have Ghanaian society. Join a lot of associations. Trust me that you meet one person. But right now, have I seen someone? Actually, I've met people. I'm not gonna lie. I've met people on social media too. That's it. You know that the way our parents met each other back in the day is no longer like that now. Social media too can play a huge role.
Yeah.
I've met people on Instagram and we've spoken. Some people, due to distance, some people, their values and mine, it wasn't tallying.
Yeah.
But we're still in the process. We're still running the race. But the thing is, abroad, the way you will meet someone randomly, easily in Africa, it's not same here. But here, you need to be very intentional. In Africa, you don't even need to be too intentional. But here, you have to be very intentional about it. So,
you're intentional. Let me take your intentionality. You know, aside dating, about you looking for, yes, you are still finding your person, you know. But however, there are a few times when you've gone on dates where even the dating scene, is different. Some people expect the 50-50.
Oh, yes.
I've gone out on a date where For me, I'll never do 50-50. See, if you give me 50-50, divorce for you. And I've actually done that before. Anyway, so 50-50 in a man, it doesn't work for me. I'll never do 50-50. There are a lot of people that 50-50 works for them. But I'm not going to be giving somebody my body. Think about the person. This thing is up for debate. But I'm not going to turn this into a debate. I'm entitled to my opinions. You're entitled to mine. You're entitled to us. Everybody entitled to everybody. We are all mad together. In this universe. However,
all mad together.
Yes, in this universe. However, I'm not doing 50-50. But this place, it's normal for you to go out with a person. The person expects you to split the bill. I remember I went out with a friend of mine who was interested in me back there. And we went out, and then after eating, me, I was sitting by somewhere. This guy said, let's go out. Like, let's go out. I said, okay, no wahala. I went out because I was actually tired. And I worked. So I was like, let me just go. We went out, had a meal. Nice time. I'm not going to lie. Then bill comes out. Oh, so how are we splitting it? You're paying yours and I'm paying mine, right? And I'm like, excuse me, sir. Like, I actually said that, and it was like, oh no, like, are you paying yours and I'm paying mine? Please, 50-50. He actually said 50-50. She's paying hers and I'm paying mine. And I'm like, oh, and then it was like, oh, if not, like, and then my face, the African in me would think he will read it. Well, he's white. He didn't read it. And then he read my body language and he said something wrong. So he was like, oh, or do you want us to split the bill equally? You carried me from my house, brought me here, sat down, I didn't make up, pen game, put lashes on, and want to pay 50-50. Not for me. Not for me. So yeah, the dating scene, some people actually expect you, like, and I have a friend that when we were in the hostel, apparently, and even a friend of my friend who is at the background somewhere, Temi, she also had a friend where the person will go into town and then come back, buy things, she's looking at me, buy things, and then actually like bill for bill, calculate whatever he or she, like, he bought, and then they'll split it equally.
Wait, come again. I didn't get that part.
They go grocery shopping. Like, if you bought, everything was like £100. Come back and then split it.
And they live together.
Same house. To God. And a friend of mine, you want me to come and sue me here? So I'm like, I was like, wait. And then even this, it was down to the point where there are sometimes when he goes out and maybe, let's say, they bought McDonald's. I'm using McDonald's as an example, yeah? When, like, he bought coffee. Oh, when they come back home in the evening, oh, I bought coffee for you, £3. What? Give it to me. So, yeah, the dating scene and whatever is in the mud. It's in the gutters. Like, I know feminism and all that thing. I'm still in the I don't think I am a feminist or anything. Me, I'm just there. I feel like, give me money. Take care of me. Don't cheat me. Let me be equal. If that makes me a feminist, so be it. However, I like to relax and be taken care of. But this is the issue where the girl had to pay till the drop, even to coffee. Buy Greg's and says, Rico, I bought £2 for you. Well, so yeah, dating, especially the financial side, you have to actually sit down and act, like, have a chat, because you don't go, Africa, yeah. Now, I'm saying all this to say, in Africa, when we go into dating, we are automatically expecting the man to be taking care of us.
In Africa, yeah.
Yes.
In Africa.
You don't have to have that conversation with, like, an African dude and say, are we doing 50-50 in a household? Or are we doing you taking 70 and I'm picking, supporting the bills? We've not had to have that conversation because we are going to, like, we are taught that men are providers and we women, we are supporters. They say the head and we are the neck. That's what they say. But here, you actually had to have an intentional conversation when you go out. Otherwise, you say, I didn't want you.
I think I have an issue with that. If I am on my own, you call me out to say, okay, maybe a man is asking me out or something. Because I'm actually speaking from the aspect of the Bible. I still don't want to be religious, but, like, it is what it is.
Because people call yourself men, you're the head.
Apart from that, yeah, of course the Bible says he who finds a wife, of course a man go find him, but you as a woman, you make yourself available to be found. Yeah, that's what I believe. Now, if a man comes to you as a woman, he declares interest or indicates interest in you, and you look at it, okay, it's something you want to give a try, and then he calls you out from the blue one day and says to you, babe, or Rhoda or Priscilla, can we just go have lunch today?
I'm not going to be footing the bill.
He is the one that is calling you out to eat. He's taking you out to
Why
eat.
should I pay?
And after eating food, he's telling you
You pay
50-50.
Yeah.
Are you paying yours? Why I mean 50-50? Of course, the person will not tell.
Some people say 50-50 to your face. Some people say let's split.
You don't know if I have money in my account. And I think it's rude for me to even ask a man, are you going to pay the bill when we go out? I mean, come on. It's ridiculous. For me, I feel it's ridiculous.
However, it is a thing here.
That's what I'm saying. It's a thing here.
So when you're dating here, that's what I'm saying. You really have to be intentional with your communications.
Do you know what funny enough? Some African men too here.
Also do the same thing.
They do the same thing.
True.
There are some men that are Africans too that they believe this is my woman. And when I'm taking her out, I'm taking her out.
Yeah.
I pay for things. However, there's something else I want to lay emphasis on so that people don't misunderstand. People feel that being a woman, I don't know if you will agree with me though, but a lot of people feel that being a woman means you can't spend for a man.
Oh no. I'm shameless.
I'm coming.
If you spend on me,
some people feel that maybe because you're a woman or because a man is dating you, you are entitled to his money.
No.
Come on. You are not entitled
to
his money.
Wow.
Once a while, you don't have to wait for a man's birthday. You don't have to wait for Father's Day to gift your man.
Men are giving the less end of the stick when it comes to gifting. Like women keep on asking, oh, I need this gift, I need this. But I ask myself, how many times do we as women take their men out? Like if you go out to the streets and ask people, do you even pay for a haircut for your boyfriend? Oh, why would I pay for haircuts? But yes, expect that boyfriend to gift you.
You see, that's what I'm trying to say right now. If a man calls me out, babe, I want to take you to dinner, I want to take you to lunch, I'm paying nothing. You took me out or you're taking me out. And on my own, if I am in a relationship, I don't see anything bad in waking up one day and say, babe, lunch is on me.
Which is good, which is right.
Which is good. So I don't expect to take him out and then he'll be paying bills. No, babe, lunch is on me. I'm taking you out to have lunch.
But that's how I feel like it's going to be. But I'm saying,
you know, this is quite a very, very.
But like I'm saying, it's the dating scene in the UK. It's quite like you have a lot of things that we are not intentional about in Africa. You have to be intentional here, and this is what I'm talking to you about. And this is my field of saying the fuck culture here is annoying. So it's like this is what I'm saying, hook up culture. So you go on Tinder. I don't know how you've met people on Tinder.
I'm not even there anymore. I actually deleted the app.
This is my proper segment. This is my lifestyle. This is not lifestyle in a bad way, but I'm saying. So one time I was looking for friends, and I was like on Tinder. I was like, oh, friends, whatever. And someone said, oh, we can be friends. Normally, I thought I'm that it girl that I can read, sexual talks because I'm very sexual, but I'm a sexual person. Everybody's sexual, but me, I'm a sexual person. I can't hide it. However, this guy goes like, oh, we'll be friends, let's be friends, let's be cool friends and whatever. I said, okay, cool. I mean, let's UK because I need to build that network where maybe I might even need you, you might need know somebody, whatever. Now, the next minute, I get a dick pic.
What? That's disgusting and disrespectful.
The next 2 minutes, no, do you like what you see, baby? I say, Thor, what did I do? Now I blocked that person and moved on. The next one, you meet some people where I've seen, like, I remember when I got out of a relationship, I was like, well, let me just casually see what Tinder has to offer. And I realized that all of them are like, oh, I'm not looking for something serious. I just want to fuck buddy. You have not been there, but it's there. Like, I open my Tinder for you see, it's just disgusting. Like, the fuck culture here, they are not actively looking to date. They are actually looking for people to sleep with.
Yeah, true. I agree.
It happens in Africa too, but yeah, it's in your face. You know, Africa, somebody say, I want to marry you, but then later it's just to use you and go. But here, the person will actually tell you, like, you might be thinking you've come on an app where in your mind it's a dating app, you're finding somebody, but people have said this. A lot of the dating apps here have come hookup cultures. They just use it for hookups, like, and so you have to sit down and then it's like you have to kiss a lot of frogs to meet your Prince Charming-ish. I'm not saying sleep with them, no, but I'm just saying you have to meet a lot of rubbish people to now find the type of person. Yes, suggest stories, but I feel like a lot of suggest stories doesn't tell you about like the backgrounds where people are like, oh, I want to sleep with you. I've had some people that actually written on their profile that they are nymphomaniac.
Sorry to ask, who is an info?
That means someone that sexually sex addict.
What? So that's what that thing means. Oh God Almighty!
Yes.
I'm so dull.
So it's like you have that fuck culture where I've gone to even pubs where I'm thinking, oh, I've met somebody that's cool and all that, but they want chop. And it's in your face. So yeah, I feel like dating is in the mud. Like if you didn't grow up here, you're not part of any association. It's kind of so hard for you to date because if you're and then I feel like as African, we are so focused also on work that we don't have a work-life balance.
Exactly.
So we don't end up going outside to find people. Because people say, oh, there's no man here. But do you actually go out? Regardless of you going out and meeting rubbish human beings, there are still good ones too out there, you know.
Yeah.
So like I feel like dating's hard.
But
dating's hard.
You see the thing is,
So go to Africa and bring the men. Bring the men because other men, mad.
You see that issue of bringing men from Africa? I think it should be a different topic. Part 3. Part 3.
You invest money. This is like
Part 3.
You invest money in person
because that's a deep talk. That's a long talk. Some people can be very unlucky. Some people can be lucky.
But then I feel like that's what makes human beings beautiful.
That can't risk my sister.
It's okay. So you have people say, oh, when you bring a man here, or if you bring a woman here, the woman will change. Blah 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 blah. There's a whole lot of.
There are people too that brought people too, and
it works for them. You know,
I'm not gonna lie.
It works for them. So I'm gonna say, like, with this issue, Charlie, it's hard. It's hard to find a guy. It's hard if you didn't grow up here. It's kind of like very hard to find somebody. But at the end of the day, and when you meet people, even your own diaspora, they only want to shag you.
Let me tell you something.
They want to shag you.
I met this guy.
They want to just shag you. You would think your fellow person is
Lord.
They just want to use you. I remember there's this London foolish boy that came to me one time and told me he's come to visit me. I should cook in the house. I said, Oga, bring food. Bring food stuff. Bring money for food stuff. Okay, I'll ask. It's £30. He said he wanted for food and live soup with goat meat. I said, me, I don't even cook. I'm a very lazy person. So, oh no, like cook, I'm passing through, like I'm coming, I'll buy the stuff. I'm like, okay, fair enough. Then it was like 2 o'clock. I'm like, you're not coming. If by the time you come in and there's no the shops are closed, I cannot cook. So send the money. Because me, my eye open. Send the money, let me go to the shops and buy the meat and all that. Oh, like use your money. When I come, I'll pay.
That's disgusting.
And then I say dating in this place is in the mud. So I go like, okay, no worries. I bought the meat. I just wanted to create a good impression or to look like. You see, that's why I say the pressure on women to create impression is just unfair. Because if you talk too much, you're a good digger. And most of the good diggers, they don't even have any good. Talk less of silver. But that's story for another day. So he says, oh, like buy the goat. I bought the goat meat, made the soup, waited for him to come and I'll do the fufu. This idiot human being came. Yes, and he's come. This is a story time in this thing. So he came, oh, Priscilla, ate the food, had a good time. Thank you so much for, we good. We had a good like talk and everything. I was waiting for this Mumu to give me my money because it was £50. He acted as if he had forgotten that he was the same person that said I should buy goat meat for him to use it for soup. He ate, pour some of the soup in container. See, this is I'm ashamed to say this.
He died in and took home.
Pour the soup in container.
Restaurant.
I took it. Told me you wired the money to me. And I was so uncomfortable because I didn't want to, you know, when a lot of women, we are called out for being outspoken. So I said, let me just calm down. Maybe when you get home, you send me the money. It's not that deep.
Just leave it.
Because this guy came, I'm sending that money up to now. And that's how you take me to spa. I said, I'll fire you. You're 419. So I'm saying, even people in our diaspora, like, are also using their head. So it's hard being, like, you know, an immigrant and dating because it's easy. Back home, last time I told, I don't know how to say this, and I don't mean it in a disrespectful way, but one time I told a friend that I actually miss walking down the street and a car stopping and saying, hello, beautiful girl, for me to even get angry. Because in Africa, if you like, leave your hair like this, they will still stop.
I'm telling you.
But yeah, nobody's stopping for you. One time it was raining, I didn't have something to cover my head, and the car slowed down. I was thinking the car was going to stop and say, hello, pretty, all those, like, you know, yobbing. That man looked me up, down, and then I went away. I actually did like this.
God.
And I can't blame, because this place, if you fool, they'll see you. So I actually said I missed it, even though it's a very bad behavior, because sometimes some people don't know how to take no for an answer, but you don't get it. Yeah. Because you know sometimes you even dress up and you're looking good and you're walking down the street and men are like, sister, fine girl, all of that. They'll just look at you.
You're not dead for you.
It doesn't happen here. So yeah, it's kind of like very hard. Dating is crazy. Everybody and how, like, some people actually get together, they buy a house together. To show you how fucked up it is, they will date, live together, buy a house together, give children, and then before they get married, to show you how fucked up it is. So I feel like sometimes when you're coming to the country and you have a boyfriend, both of you should come together. But even that
it's not always advised. It depends on the situation, my love.
Situation.
It depends on the situation. See,
you leave your own guy.
Let's see. What I'm trying to say is, it's quite difficult these days, given the situation of things in the UK, for you to come immediately with your family, your kids. There are a lot of people that they've already been here, either the husband or the wife. They're already here. Maybe schooling, trying to set the pace so that when the rest of the family members get in, they find a settled place and packing them, moving. Some people might even stay 1 to 2 years trying to water the ground before the family members come. You know why?
Well, that's family members now.
I mean, before their wife and the kids come in, or their husband and kids come in.
You know how somebody came to this place and then I thought the person was saying, apparently the person has wife and kids. That's why I said dating here. They are scammers. Have wife and kids and wanted to use me for
whole body.
Yeah, whole body. That's the word.
So rubbish.
So yeah, it's kind of hard. You don't even know who is being truthful to you, because you think your fellow country person is actually even going to be truthful and let you know that, oh, maybe you've seen your fellow black or person from like the same country. That person is a scam. And you have the wise person also 50-50. So right now, at this point, all of us will be nuns by the end of this video, because we are looking for a boyfriend. So if you see me, find me a boyfriend.
Don't mind this girl. She's crazy.
But yeah, so that's the end of this and talking about dating. We didn't want to go into details too much, because it's actually going to be like a lot of political views if you actually have to delve into details, because a lot what works for me will not work for you. Some people actually like 50-50 relationships, so we don't want to be disrespectful to people that are in a 50-50 relationships. But for us, we are not about that lifestyle. We are not doing 50-50, because we feel like I'm an African man or a man. Well, we are saying from an African perspective.
Well, it's not bad if you guys had an agreement before leaving the house. 50-50. It's not bad.
That's what I'm saying. For here in this country, you have to be intentional about dating. Like she said, you have to be intentional about your outings. You have to be intentional for you to get mad, and you have to have that intentional conversation. Just don't go on dates and open your legs. Make sure you're asking the right questions, because don't go and be like, I tried it all but it didn't work out. Did you ask the right? Because some people are not family oriented. But you are family oriented, yet you won't by force because you want to call somebody babe, boo, and be taking pictures together.
Thinking of age or something like that. Just don't hurry. There's no hurry in life. It will come.
But it's hard. We just want to say that dating here is hard. Like, that's why we have a lot of people that we come back to Africa. Yes, somebody comes to Africa, pick a wife. It's hard because you don't even have time. We are picking over time. We are working, which is a very bad thing as African immigrants for us to do, because we really have to actually have a proper work-life balance. Because I feel like if we have a proper work-life balance, we'll be able to mingle with a lot of people and build a lot of networks. But like culture here, it's in the mad. Hookup culture, is that what they have on the dating apps? If you had any dating app, so this a friend of mine said he went to meet a friend, and the guy was thinking it was like a guy meeting. Apparently the guy built my guy. She was like, an hour is £100. He's like, oh my, I thought we are meeting, we're having dinner. So like I said, you might be on a dating app where you're thinking of searching for like the love of your life, and it could be a couple. So open your eyes on Tinder, on Hinge, before you end up paying like my guy, because my guy had to pay £100. Like, I don't want to call you out, but you know yourself. You start with S, you paid. But yeah, so that's the end of this Diaries of an Immigrant. We had a nice time. We enjoyed talking about dating life, and we'll see you. And you're going to see her frequently on this channel as and when she's available, because we both have a very hectic schedule and rotas. So I'm very happy you had the time to come for us to talk about the part 2 of the Diaries of an Immigrant, and hopefully in your search of funny husband, we come back to this channel and ask her how she found the man. So yeah, tonight the man. See you soon, and don't forget to like, subscribe, give a thumbs up to this video. Love you.